Officer Dave, would you open the courtroom for us?
The state of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning. I'm going to go off the record for a second. Come on, we'll take you.
These things are hot. Leave the bowl. That would be really nice.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. You got Auto Club versus Bernard Webster?
I do, but could you pass me for a minute, Judge?
Pass you, all right.
Thank you.
Mr. Knobloch, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. What file do you have today?
I am here on Griffin versus Police Officer Sharp. It's 22-243-191.
Okay. I don't, well, let's see if this is her. Let's see if she's here.
And I would be pretty surprised if she is here, Your Honor. Just yesterday, we received a return to sender in the mail, the copy of the motion to be heard today. We never heard from her about a change in address. I know it was her address was the Viking Motel.
Okay.
I'm not sure where she's located now.
Okay. Let's see who this is. Hello? Hello? What is your name?
My name is Kevin Green.
Kevin Green?
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Green, Mr. Knobloch, I'm going to put you back in the waiting room.
Certainly, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Green, stay where you are.
All
Mr. Chisholm, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing today?
Not too bad at all, Your Honor.
Good. I think I have your defendant 626. We are on the record calling file number 22190-626. Reliable Auto Finance versus Kevin Green. Date and time for what appears to be our second pretrial, your appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jeremy Chisholm's P74670. I'm the attorney of record for the plaintiff.
And tell us your name again, sir.
Kevin Green.
You have to speak up, Mr. Green.
Kevin Green.
All right. This is our second pretrial. We were last together on this file on October the 6th. At that time, the court opened written discovery. What has been done in that regard?
Judge, we have mailed a packet of requests for admissions to Mr. Green. I believe I was on vacation, Judge, for about 10 days of the period in between. I believe those were sent out about a week ago, as far as I know, Your Honor.
All right.
I have not received anything.
Okay.
I'll double check here just to make sure, Mr. Green, that
All right. Let's see where we are on this. Mr. Green, is it still your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
Yes.
You have an absolute constitutional
And my
right.
brother. Me and my brother.
Is your brother a lawyer licensed to practice law in the state of Michigan?
No, I don't practice law, but my brother has had a traumatic brain injury about 8 years ago, and he doesn't quite understand most things that we do.
Are you his conservator or guardian?
Not on record,
Or sir,
but I've been
without that-
taking care of him ever since.
Without that record,
We stay together.
without that record,
Pardon me?
without that record, you cannot represent him in a court of law. Do you understand that?
I'm not representing him. I'm basically here to make things clear to him
All right.
if he don't understand it.
All right. All right, Mr. Green. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys another return date with me. Your next date with me will be December 1st, which is a Thursday like today at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Your written discovery will continue. Is there anything else we can do today, gentlemen?
Judge, may I inquire as to the address that's listed? And again, Judge, because I was gone.
Okay, let's
my
do
first
this.
day back was yesterday.
Let's do this. I'm not,
16.
no, I don't want that.
Okay,
I'm going to put you guys in the chat room and you can exchange that information. I don't think the whole internet needs to know the address.
I don't blame it. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate the
Okay.
keeping me between the lines.
December
Thank you.
1st, December 1st at 10 o'clock. I'm gonna put
Thank
you
you, Judge.
guys in the chat room so you can get that information clear, okay? Thanks for coming in. We're off the record now. I'm gonna put you in the chat room, so don't leave. Let me put you in the chat.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
breakout rooms. Sign to room 1. Sign to room 1. Yeah, there we go. Mr. Groen,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. What brings you here today?
I'm here on the Citibank Wade Mitchell matter.
Citibank versus Wade Mitchell. I do not have Mr. Mitchell as of yet. So I'll put you in the back in the waiting room, okay?
Sounds good, Your Honor.
All right. You ready for me, Miss Francis?
Yes, I am, Judge.
And you've got Auto Club versus Bernard Webster.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let's call your file. We are on the record calling file number 22187-308, Auto Club of Michigan versus Bernard Webster. Date and time for pretrial. Your appearances.
Naljat Francis on behalf of Plaintiff's Attorney of Record P72322, Your Honor.
That's real nice. I forgot to admit Mr. Webster.
Oh. And I didn't notice.
Let's let Mr. Webster in here. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh, I had him and he's gone. Where'd he go? I admitted him and he just disappeared. So let's assume he's gonna call us back here. I have 4 lawyers and I have no defendants. Let's try him again. He's here now. What is your name, sir?
Bernard Webster.
We are on the record calling file number 22187-308, Auto Club of Michigan versus Bernard Webster. Date and time for pretrial. Could I have your appearances?
Good morning, Your Honor. Naljat Francis on behalf of Plaintiff's Attorney of Record P72322.
And your name, sir?
Bernard Webster.
All right. We are at a point where we have had a motion for summary disposition filed on behalf of Mr. Webster. Have you gotten that motion, counsel?
We did, Your Honor, and I believe we filed a response as well.
Okay, because I don't have it. So what I'll do is I'll calendar that for hearing. December 1st at 10 o'clock, we will have hearing on Mr. Webster's motion for summary disposition. I'll also calendar that for pretrial. Is there anything else we can accomplish today?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Webster, anything for you?
No, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to send out a notice, December 1st. (2022) at 10 a.m. We will hear the defendant's motion for summary disposition. Thank you both for coming in. We are off the record.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
Let's
Thank
be
you.
safe out there.
You too, sir.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, Stratton. Oh, Stratton. Where's Stratton? 954. Mr. Stratton,
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
this is 22-178-954 Dearborn Total Automotive versus Traker Griffin. By a notice dated October 13th, this is the motion for file on behalf of the plaintiff to reinstate the case and to enter default against the defendant. Your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Trevor Stratton, P65124 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Mr. Stratton, have you received any pleadings from Tracker Griffin?
No, I have not.
Your motion.
Your Honor, this is a case where we had served her properly. There was a hiccup with the paperwork. I have now corrected that paperwork, separated it so that there's no hopefully issue with the new paperwork. Ms. Griffin was served pursuant to the ultimate service order before the expiration of the summons. And at this point, I believe it is proper to reinstate the case and enter that default due to valid service.
Okay, let me check for just a second to see who this is. I don't have any pleadings from her, but somebody just rang in. Perhaps this is her. This
Okay.
person is. Put you back in the waiting room for a second.
Sure.
Hello? What is your name? Oh, we haven't caught up yet.
Hello,
What is your name, ma'am?
Your Honor,
Good morning. What is your name?
Samantha Johnson.
Samantha Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Let me see here.
I apologize for my lateness. I could not find the Zoom information.
Ms. Johnson, why are you here? You're not on my docket today. Do you have a case number?
Yeah, I have emails saying that I have court today.
You're Samantha Johnson?
Yes, sir.
What
Or
kind of
Your
case
Honor.
do you have?
What? What was
kind
that?
of case- What kind of case do you have?
Retail fraud.
Yeah, you're in the wrong courtroom. Look, you have the notice for your case?
I didn't receive any notification for the Zoom anything.
Do you have a case number?
I don't know the case number or my state ID or driver's license. I
Well,
don't have those.
Okay, tell me your name again.
Samantha Johnson.
Samantha
Could you-
Johnson. And what have you been in court before on this matter?
I have been arraigned.
Okay, so this will be your first. All right, I'll put you back in the waiting room. We'll see if we can't find you again. Your name is Samantha Johnson.
Yes, sir.
I'll put you back in the waiting room. We'll see if we can find where you're supposed to be. You're in the wrong courtroom.
Okay, thank you. I apologize.
Sorry. Ms. Johnson,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have a middle initial,
Lynn, Lynn,
okay? And what is
Yeah.
your date of birth?
10/10/1990.
Okay, I'll put you back in the waiting room and we'll find out where you're supposed to be.
Okay. Social, I mean,
No,
a social.
You don't need that. We can
Okay.
find you.
All right, thank
Hang
you.
on. Sonia, you got it?
Okay, Judge, 2.2. I'll be right back.
Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome.
Sorry, she was in the wrong courtroom.
No problem.
This is 22-178-954 Dearborn Total Automotive versus Griffin. And your appearance again, Mr. Stratford? Steph?
Yes, again, Your Honor, Trevor Stratton, P65124.
Okay, counsel, I've had a chance to review your pleadings and I recall the file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grant your motion to reinstate the case and I will enter the default of the defendant at this time. We'll get your orders out to you today.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
All right, let's be safe out there.
Have a good day.
Thank you. We're off the record. Hang on for just a second, Mr. Knobloch. I think I've got a phone call I got to handle.
Certainly, Your Honor.
Give me just a second, okay?
Absolutely.
Mute you for a second, and then I'm going to put her back in the courtroom. Hello? Hello? Can you
We're
hear me
here.
now? All right.
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry.
You're in the wrong courtroom. You're supposed to be with Judge Bryant at 8:30. So what you do is you take the same Zoom information that you use to get to my courtroom. But where it says, where you put in the courtroom number, you put in, this time, put in courtroom 339.
339. Okay.
9 is, and that'll get you where you're supposed to be, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a
Yes, ma'am.
blessed day.
You too, thank you. Okay, we are back with you, Mr. Knobloch. Thank you for your patience.
Of course, Your Honor.
I had somebody who was in the the wrong courtroom on a criminal matter. And since I got a civil docket, it's pretty clear you're not in the right place.
I would say so. I'm sure in the age of Zoom, you see lots of interesting things these days.
Well, yeah, I think that's fair to say. We are on the record. We are calling file number 22243-191, Jewel Griffin versus Police Department Officer Stewart. This matters before the court today on a motion to change venue filed on behalf of the defendant. By a notice dated October 13th, 2022, this matter is set for pretrial and change of venue today. It's now 10:28. Could I have your appearance? Oh, Mr. Knobloch, can you hear me?
I can, Your Honor, yes.
Okay, your appearance, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not hear that part, Your Honor. Michael Knobloch on behalf of Police Officer Austin Sharp. My P number is P77544.
Counsel, I've had a chance to review your request for change of venue. As I understand the facts based upon your motion, there being no response from the plaintiff. This concerns an incident which occurred in the city of Southfield involving a Southfield police officer with no connection to Detroit. Is that fair to say?
That is fair to say, Your Honor.
All right. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to find that venue is improper. I'm going to order the venue transferred to the 46th District Court, which is the district court in Southfield. Because the venue is improper, the cost of the transfer must be paid by the plaintiff who filed in the wrong location. You will prepare the order, changing venue and imposing costs for the change of venue on the plaintiff. You will note for the record, plaintiff failed to appear for the hearing and the motion is unopposed. Thank you, sir, for coming in, and thank you for your patience.
Of course, Your Honor. Thank you and have a good rest of your day.
You too. Let's be safe out there.
Absolutely. You too. Take care.
Thanks. We're off the record. Drawings is 681. We are on the record. This is file number 22185-681. The file is entitled Citibank versus Wade Mitchell. By a notice dated October 20th, 2022, this matter set for hearing today, November 3rd at 10 o'clock on the plaintiff's motion for entry of default judgment. I note for the record it is after 10:30. We do not have a defendant. Sir, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Gruen, GROEN, P number 56673 on behalf of Plaintiff Citibank.
Sir, your motion.
Your Honor, actually, Mr. Mitchell touched base with us last week. He has set up a payment plan. He has been faithfully making those payments. For some reason, he did not return a signed consent judgment, but he asked that we resend it to him. So if the court is amenable to adjourn our motion out 30 days, I'm going to email him and mail him a proposed consent judgment today. And I'm hoping one way or the other, he'll get that and get that signed and back to us. And that way our motion will be kind of a moot point.
I'll adjourn the matter to December 1st at 10 o'clock. There will be no further adjournments.
Sounds good, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Okay, let's be safe out there. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
We're off the record. Now, if you come over here.
Bring a chair over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I have two dings,
Mhm.
you see, I only have one person in the waiting room,
Right,
which means that whoever was there left.
right,
So I'm it's early, I don't have to take.
okay.
So let's do something else. First, I gotta do this. All right, so let's look at what we have. First of all, this is every day what I have.
Okay.
Now, this is this, it's not that. For the rest of this year, update, I have to update every 2, sometimes 8.
Okay.
So when I'm scheduling something,
Mhm.
I know when I have time to day I'm in these meetings.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's smart, yeah.
So like I'm using December 1st.
Mhm.
And if you look at my calendar, which is another tool I use. Then is November 3rd. All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Court. Well, which was everything on the 28-day cycle.
Mhm.
All right. Next. I have these days blocked out. Look, recovering Judge Nana Adams in her absence.
Okay.
So my assignment next is November 7th. So I gotta block out those days.
Yeah.
On my calendar. And the 11th, of course, there's taking off 14th as a long weekend. I moved everything from the 14th, 21st, that's already full. Meetings and Thanksgiving days. This is my assignment. December. I was December 5, she on my schedule, Mondays and Fridays. I mean, she does not schedule Monday, and Friday, so I can use those days,
Okay.
but I can't use Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Because Wednesdays are garnishment.
No, Wednesdays are garnishment, but those are days that she has. All she does everything on 3 days.
Oh, okay.
So if you
Okay.
take my document, imagine trying to do 5 days and 3.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that's my assignment.
Okay.
That's seat vacant.
Okay. So you still try to go by her schedule, even though she's gone, you still adhere to her schedule.
Because at some point in time, somebody else will take over that document.
Right.
You know, now it's not gonna be probably until February,
Uh-huh.
because she's on the ballot for this January, this is November.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
But she went to Social Security, right?
She resigned,
Okay.
too late to be off the ballot.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
she will be elected
Mhm.
next Tuesday.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know
Her
that.
present term, this term,
Okay,
expires January 1st.
right.
It is only after she declines to take the seat
Mhm.
that there's a vacancy.
Ah.
So it's
I
gonna
see.
be January or February before there's an appointment.
Oh, okay,
So I know I'm gonna have to keep it covered for a while.
okay.
Okay, somebody else just popped in. Richard Mueller. Now I look at my schedule. And he's one of the lawyers I'm looking
Mhm.
for. Okay? At least I have somebody.
Right.
So every day I do this. I take the days, next day.
Mhm.
What's my next day? 4 weeks out. Block out the days I can't reach.
Okay, do you formulate all this or you just get it from your clerk and have?
I get it from my clerk.
Okay.
Printed. This is what my clerk gives me every day.
Mhm.
I do the writing.
Okay.
So I will hold this document until tomorrow.
Okay.
So I know I want Friday,
Mhm.
December 2nd, and the day's not used.
Okay.
So any day I want to look at it, I know what I have. On Wednesday, my next days with her are November 8th, 9th, and 10th. Wednesday, November the 9th, I do not control the schedule of the objectives to God.
Okay.
So this is scheduled, that I would have to be in 2 places at once.
Okay.
Think we do what I don't see. But you will see, I have cases November 7th,
Mhm.
but she doesn't have it. I don't have any on the 8th. I have these that I can't control on the 9th, then I go, okay?
Okay. Got it.
And so you can see some days when we're busier than others.
Right.
That's the nature of our business. I don't control what's on my Wednesday document,
Okay.
other than what I said for check adjourn dates. Okay, now, you see, I don't see you got here, we got a couple minutes. When it comes up. Look, what's he got? Now I cheat. I'm gonna have a note like this,
Mhm.
just so my people know when to take it out of cap. So when I look at the file. Excuse me. Hello,
Judge,
yeah,
mute us.
got it, thanks.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I forgot to mute. Start the video. I need to mute this, right? I got two files. I got Richard Mueller and an iPhone. I don't know what that is. So let's start with Mr. Mueller. Let's find out who iPhone is. Hello? Hello?
Hello,
What is your name?
Jamila Ibrahim,
What brings you here, ma'am?
on behalf of Keys Auto Sales.
Keys Auto Sales. Okay. I know where you are. I'll put you back in the waiting room.
Okay.
And now we're gonna call Mr. Mueller. This next issue is gonna be a question about who can stand, show, and appear. This is, you notice, both of these. This is a case that has always been in general service.
Okay.
So how is this person appearing on behalf of business? Well, let's hear Mr. Mueller's case. Mr. Mueller,
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you, sir?
okay, how you feeling today?
Hey, good, thank you.
All right, you've got 712, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. We are on the record calling file number 22177-712. File is entitled American Builder and Contractors versus Patrick's Roofing and Contractor. By a notice dated October 18th, 2022, this matter is set for hearing today on plaintiff's motion to set aside and dismiss it. Could I have your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Richard Mueller on behalf of the plaintiff, ABC Supply Company, P58626.
Mr. Mueller, your motion.
Thank you, Your Honor. This matter was dismissed by the court, but for way of lack of progress. Plaintiff did submit on February 15th, 2022, personal service of the summons and complaint, and shortly thereafter, a stipulated order of settlement and a payment plan from defendant. I believe it was just a clerical error, maybe in the clerk's office at the court that set aside the case on us. We would ask that dismissal be set aside, the case reinstated, and that the order of settlement and dismissal be entered and true copies mailed. I will say that the defendant, although giving notice about today, has not appeared, but has been making regular payments pursuant to that settlement agreement that is attached as Exhibit 2, Judge.
Mr. Mueller, accepting your representation as an officer of the court is going to grant your unopposed motion. We will set aside the dismissal, enter your order for settlement, and send you on out a copy. Thanks for coming in. We're off the record.
You have a great day, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Be
Yes.
safe.
All right.
Now, here's fun. Don't call it. This is a case. Defendant's motion for entry of default judgment. See the service. We find out what kind of business it is. The service. Just the right person. I do service business. Registered agents and personal insurance. Okay, so let's go there and we'll see. Let's find out. Oops. Having trouble connecting to audio. No, didn't work. Hello?
Yes, hello.
All right, let's call the case. This is file number 22190-396, Jordan Irby versus Keys Auto Sales. Could I have your appearances?
Jamila Ibrahim,
And why are you here, ma'am?
On behalf of Keys Auto Sales.
Are you an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Michigan?
No, I'm the manager there.
What kind of business is Keys Auto Sales?
A used car dealership,
Is it an LLC or corporation?
LLC.
It has to appear by an attorney. You may not
Has-
appear, you may not appear on behalf of a LLC or corporation unless you're an attorney licensed to practice law in the state of Michigan. And what is your
Oh.
name? Sir?
Jordan Irby.
Mr. Irby, you're the plaintiff in this matter, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Irby, I'm looking at your proof of service here. And who did you serve in this matter?
Well, Keys Auto Sale,
You served the person in charge of the office.
the server did that. I ain't do none
Yeah,
of
he had
that.
to serve. But the point I'm making is, did you serve the registered agent? Or send a
Yes.
copy? I don't see that in the file. Only thing that's here is a description of a person who was served, who I assume to be the person in charge. But I do not see proof service on a registered agent or proof by a service on through the state. So neither one of those appear. And I note for the record that on July 29th, the reason you're here, we entered an order setting the matter for pretrial on August 23rd and requiring that the defendant appeared by counsel. The defendant failed to do that. The default was thereby entered. So here's the situation we have. I'm going to adjourn this matter for motion for entry of default one more time. If Keys Auto Sales does not appear by an attorney, I will enter the default judgment.
Yes, Your Honor.
The next day will be December 1st at 11 o'clock. Does that date and time work for everybody?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
And then I'll have the attorney file the appearance. The appearance is a document by which the attorney says he or she will represent Keys Auto Sales. Now I will make this very clear. If Keys does not appear by an attorney, this will be the second time in this case, and I will enter the default judgment, and I will not set it aside. You understand what I've said to you?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll have the attorney on it.
December 1st at 11 o'clock. Thank you both for coming in. We're off the record.
Thank you.
Let's be safe out there.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you. That concludes our docket for today.